Now we have two new guests. They are Graziano Sbroggio from Miami and Andrea Violo from South Korea. I guess they are all okay. Very good. They
Good
also
morning, everyone.
yes they represent a company that is Moralberti. I personally know the founder, that is Gianni Morato, and I say that he is the ambassador of tiramisu all over the world because they produce they are a sort of pastry factory. They are very popular all over the world, but they produce the tiramisu from Treviso. Treviso is the capital. We will tell you a few stories later. So we have Graziano Sbroggio from Miami and Andrea Violo from South Korea. They are connected. What time is it there, Andrea?
Now in Korea is about 2 a.m. 2:12. Yeah.
Oh my.
Thank you for being here.
Late at night.
Thank you for being here. And we know Graziano, Ale, because 27 years ago in Miami, he established the first restaurant named Tiramisu.
Oh, that's amazing.
So can you tell you? Can you?
Find a better name for a restaurant.
So what
Correct.
happened?
It was. Thank you. First, thank you very much, Francesca and Ale, for getting to this important day show for everyone. Actually, I started my career at the Tiramisu restaurant in 1990, so it was almost 31 years ago, and the restaurant was called Tiramisu. My partner and founder are from Treviso, where the tiramisu was invented, and they have this great idea to bring an Italian restaurant called with a popular name of tiramisu. Of course, the dessert on the menu, it was at the beginning only tiramisu, and I had to proud say that even today in my A location, they're not called tiramisu, but the most popular dessert that we serve is the tiramisu. And I have here in front of me a box and an actually tiramisu made by the Moralberti, which is a company of a friend of mine personally for live food when I was back home. And a year ago, right before the pandemic, we decided to open an import business of this product here in Miami. Gianni, as mentioned before, is the founder of and a very promoter of this day in the tiramisu. He was already doing some business in the United States, but we decided that having a base in Miami will facilitate the growth to bring the tiramisu to every table in the United States, every restaurant, or with the current request of the market, even going to some specific high-end supermarket and bring it to every family into the United States. The tiramisu made in the original recipe, as you can see here in front of you.
So very good, and
so Andrea,
that's really yes. And what I think we should ask Andrea is, do South Korean eat tiramisu?
Of course, yes. With surprise, they are lovers of tiramisu, and they also like the original tiramisu. They understand the ladyfinger, mascarpone cheese, and real coffee from Italy. They are the key point of the real tiramisu. And as we start cooperating with Moralberti in already 6 years in South Korea, we found out that our dear customer increased the quantity, and they always ask what is the original recipe. And fortunately, from Moralberti, we have the original recipe always ready for them.
Very good. I have to tell a story about Gianni. You mentioned Gianni. Gianni is really a great guy and is my personal friend. And I remember 2 years ago when the Guinness for the longest tiramisu in the world was recorded. It was 300 meters. And he couldn't sleep all night. In the morning, he called me and he say, Francesco, I could in Venetian dialect, no, because he's very straight, I couldn't sleep all night. It was. I say, oh, what happened? What happened? They are making all this noise for 300 meters. I produced 50 kilometers per day of tiramisu. So what should I do?
I should be the winner.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's so great. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, Cristiano, what is your recipe of tiramisu, actually?
The recipe for the tiramisu, actually, the original recipe,
Yeah.
since what I have here in front of me is the one that we imported Gianni, we shot Danny, but the recipe is going strictly as the original recipe with the Savoiardi, the mascarpone cheese, and the cocoa powder, and dipping the Savoiardi into the coffee. The Savoiardi are strictly Vincenti, not just because they are part of this special day, but because they are the best for how, even before knowing how Gianni was doing it, or because we researched many Savoiardi in the United States back then 3 years ago, and they were available. They are the best to do the tiramisu. So congratulated to that product as well.
Yeah,
Certainly,
sure.
tiramisu, and I have to tell you, it is everybody knows the dessert now in the United States. 30 years ago it was at Spain. Right now they come and they are proud, say, "Oh, I want a tiramisu," and it's a really popular dessert in the United States.
Very good, very good. Andrea, do you make tiramisu, or you are an expert of taste? Ooh, actually,
That's my
great.
tiramisu, but it's not like Johnny make, because Johnny is a super nice boss, super nice manager, but he never give you the details, exactly the recipe, because he keeps for him, because he is from Treviso. He worked in the restaurant where tiramisu was developed, and he keeps for himself the right recipe, and it cannot be spoiled. But for sure, we know that there is a high percentage of mascarpone cheese. There is cream, and also there is coffee, pure coffee, and all these ingredients well melt. They will give the real recipe of the tiramisu. Mine is good, but can improve. I need to taste more what Gianni makes, and then try to copy. But he will always have some secret to make it the best.
Yes, sure. Then he really worked at La Beccheria, that is the restaurant where the tiramisu was made in Treviso. So actually, he probably holds some secret with them.
Sure.
So we're going to the conclusion. If you want to give some how can I say, some message to the tiramisu love. Yes.
Yeah. Graziano, you want to go first?
No, go ahead. I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. There was an interference.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, if you want to give a message in general, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay. I want to give a message. So come to Italy, come to Treviso, and visit our factory in Treviso, and also keep eating tiramisu, the most known cake of Italy all over the world. And we are also proud. We are also proud that you participate to the Tiramisu World Cup. It's a great event that is going to show how the tiramisu conquered all the entire world. And the message is, come to Italy and keep eating tiramisu.
Very good.
Absolutely agreed.
Graziano.
I guess my turn. I want to just say first, besides thank you to having me part, I guess for us Italians living outside Italy, it is our duty and obligation to promote the culture of Italy and the great product that we have, such as tiramisu one, with the original recipe. And it is like teaching constantly the people that will not know, they're not Italian, what Italy is all about, starting with the culinary and with the dessert tiramisu. So keep eating tiramisu, and please, if you have chance, go and visit the city of Treviso. This is beautiful, and thank you so much for having me here today, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friends. Yes, we will surely visit you after the pandemic, sure. And Ale will be with us, and we will come to Miami and then also to South Korea. As you know, I I love Seoul and all these other all the other places. Very good. Very good. So
we will
thank
meet you
you.
with our
Thank you again.
movie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you.